Well, Robert Mueller has finally ended his investigation into the Trump-Russia collusion conspiracy theories and handed his big nothing burger of a report into the Attorney General's office. Before we take a look at how the liberal media is reacting to the news that there will be no impeachment, let's take a quick trip down memory lane.
You told the Washington Post last week that, quote, there's a smell of treason in the air when it comes to this investigation.
We are looking at the possibility that the President of the United States and those around him during an election campaign colluded with a hostile foreign power to undermine the basis of our democracy.
Donald Trump now sits at the threshold of impeachment.
There's outright treason. I mean, there is no question that what he is doing is giving aid and comfort to the enemy.
It does look like collusion. It does look like he's listening to Putin more than he is American intelligence. And frankly, I've never seen that before.
Vladimir Putin and his associates, somebody has something on Donald Trump.
We're hearing a new word, right? He said it was treason.
Do you believe that the Trump campaign colluded with the Russians in the 2016 campaign?
Yes.
Do you believe the president himself colluded with the Russians?
Yes, he colluded, and I don't think that's a hard answer to the question at all.
Certainly say with confidence that there is significant evidence of collusion between the campaign and Russia.
It's beyond the shadow of a doubt to me that if there was not collusion, there was at least the effort to collude with a foreign power.
Let's go now to MSNBC's Mika Brzezinski for the latest, because I'm sure that the final round of indictments have been issued, and that those in Trump's inner circle are being arrested at this very moment.
ABC News, citing sources familiar with the investigation, reporting that no more indictments are coming from the special counsel. The report also highlights a letter from Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosen.
She just pulled a Ron Burgundy there. No more indictments are coming? But Michael Avenatti guaranteed that at least Donald Trump Jr. would get indicted for lying to the special counsel. Nope, wrong again, moron! But surely the report says that the White House and the Attorney General's office tried to interfere in the Mueller investigation. Right, Rachel Mancow?
He's notifying Congress formally there was never anything the special counsel sought to do that Bill Barr stopped Mueller from doing.
This is a woman who was literally crying moments before going to air, after realizing that all of her hopes and dreams came crashing down. Chris Matthews isn't much happier.
How can there be a charge here or a claim of collusion? Formally, the term is advancing a Russian conspiracy to interfere and screw with our elections, basically. How can that be laid, that blame, that accusation be laid against the president by Mueller if he's not indicting any of Trump's people here?
So thank you for having me, Chris. I've been listening to the questions you've been raising. I think they're important ones, but I think it's hard to speculate until we've actually seen the report.
I'm not speculating. Why didn't he indict? We were told by a DOJ official tonight there will be no indictments. That means no indictments about collusion. Doesn't that startle you with after all these meetings?
The reason is, Chris, there's no evidence for that because there was no collusion. I mean, what's next? Is CNN going to finally admit that this is good news for the president? Oh, wait, what's this?
You've been very bullish on the possibility that Mueller's investigation would yield more indictments, more trouble for the president. Are you surprised that this concluded without anyone else being charged?
I thought that there would probably be more indictments. Look, there is no question that certainly in the short term and maybe beyond, this is very good news for the president, for Donald Trump, especially because members of his family and his top campaign aides were not indicted. The question is that we now have going forward is what is the connective tissue of this investigation, particularly as it relates to Donald Trump. And hopefully that's what we're going to see provided to the Congress, this connective tissue that might have to do with the investigation of possible obstruction of justice, and also whatever dealings there were with Russia, with Russians by the president.
Looks like it's just never going to end, guys. It's like those shows on cable of those morons who keep going out looking for Bigfoot.
You know, if Robert Mueller thought that witnesses committed perjury, he would have charged it.
Right.
Because
right.
he did charge several people with making false statements. So, you know, the idea, you know, I know there are Democrats out there who want to keep the Mueller investigation alive until, you know, Malia Obama is running for president. But, I mean, it's not, I mean, it's over. I mean, this investigation is over.
Well, that sure was fun, but I'm sure looking forward to the next 6 years of Trump's presidency while we continue to make America great again. And speaking of that, what do you guys think of my new MAGA Country shirt? Order yours from my online store at MarkDice.com or click the link in the description below. Like all of my shirts, it's available in a t-shirt, long sleeve, and a hoodie, and a whole bunch of different colors as well. Your purchase helps keep this channel going, so I appreciate your support, guys. And hope you'll head on over to MarkDice.com or click the link in the description below and check out some of the other awesome shirts over there, too.